So they felt like, okay, you are a person, even if somebody misyan. I mean, for the fact that you are our own, the words, the wordings, and what you're going to say, you're going to do with human face, because I mean, you are a person. You're not going to approach the matter like you're talking to an enemy. So that's why Nigerians felt betrayed. I mean, the YouTuber who did it, please, please, just lift it, remove that. I mean, so that she would delete your material she used there. I'm not even going to, I mean, when you watch that video, you see that she has her own personal issues with some of the YouTubers she mentioned. That is not my business. That is not my concern. My own reason for doing this video is Lyonga versus Nigerians, who are the core of her followers, of her subscribers. So if some of the people who follow me follow her, please, let's tamper justice with mercy. Let's beat with one hand and draw back with another hand. Okay? If she has apologized now, it's not that serious to the extent that people want to go and want to bring down her channel. Like, come on. Come on. Let's understand. We can all do bass ourselves and boast ourselves and all of that. But I don't think we want each other's downfall. No. Or we want anybody to go down. Those who want to bring down her channel, think again. Please. Just edge off. Pico, go and remove the strike. And somehow I know that she will settle with the other YouTubers that she's, having issues with at the moment. They will settle, okay? So some time ago, a particular lady trended on YouTube. Now, if you follow some creators who do the same niche as mine, you would know the lady I'm talking about. A Cameroonian journalist, content creator, YouTuber, Junga. Trended for obvious reasons. I mean, for those who follow the story, know why all that happened. Lyonga is a journalist from Cameroon, but someone who has over the years, promoted Nigeria in positive light. Because I will tell you for free that when I started paying attention to content creators on YouTube and things they say about Nigerians, for some reason, algorithm started pushing what she says about Nigerians to me. I mean, that was when I got to know her. So when that thing started, I didn't want to get into that because for some reason, a lot of people already dealt with it the way they wanted to deal with it. Nigerians already decided what they want to do, and I didn't want to get into escalate the matter. Why? Because I felt like I still gave room for the fact that a lot of people, we err all the time. People make mistakes, and it may not always be crucify her, crucify him, that may be the solution to the matter. But I chose another way to approach it. I reached out to her. I called her and I had a conversation with her. Now, a little backstory. When I started YouTube not even up to a year, a month. Next month we make it 1 year on YouTube. So that was exactly when I started. So I started in November last year. Coming from a traditional media background, I thought, because of what I knew doing media, that coming to online media, I'm going to use that same approach. But it was totally different. It was even harder because, for traditional media, a lot of people, you get some audience because of the platform. But this time, you have to build your own platform for people to, more or less like you and like you enough to subscribe. So yeah, so when I came in here on YouTube, it was a different ball game entirely. So the niche that I wanted to do is to promote my country, to talk positively about my country, and for whatever it's worth, bash my country when they do things that are not right, praise them when they do right. And the bottom line is that I was here to promote my country. And when I came to YouTube, I saw that we had more content creators who were like, spewing negatives about Nigeria, both Nigerians, so especially the ones in Ghana, and and other YouTubers. So it was more of them doing content that were not positives about Nigeria, except for few exceptions for Ghanaian content creators, and they know themselves. Anyway, so when I looked at it, I looked around, she was the only lady. I'm talking about darling Junga. So I reached out to her. I loved and appreciated the fact that, you know, someone who is not a Nigerian but chose to do content that promotes Nigeria. Now, a lot of you might come out to say, oh, she was looking for Nigerian views. Oh, she was looking for Nigerian views. There are also people who talk trash about Nigeria. They're getting the views. So she had a choice to either say, okay, let me go that way. But she decided to go the other way, which is speak good about Nigeria. So I'm not here to debate whether it's for views or for no views. Everyone who is doing things on social media, they are doing it for views. So let us just put that out there and, let that aside. But anyway, like I said, I reached out to her when I was in the US in January this year. So I just started my YouTube channel. And then I was just a little over 1,000 subscribers. So I wanted a kind of collaboration with her, since she does something that that is in line with what I want to do, so let's collaborate. She was very warm to me. I'm not even going to join the bandwagon of people who are against her for whatever reason, which I respect, but I'm going to speak about her in the way she spoke with me. And that was the only time we spoke, that period that I called her. So yeah, let me just, put that story out there. So I called her, and then I was just starting off, like I said, just few subscribers. She was already around 10,000 subscribers or so. So I said, okay, who better, since she's already doing the same niche that I want to get into. Not exactly like what she does, but the fact that she's promoting Nigeria, and which I want to do, so yeah. So when I spoke with her, she was really, really very interested to work with me, even as a content creator that was just starting. She was really interested. But then, that was when she was doing she gave me all the things, like what was taking her time. And she was like, for this period, that she was very busy. She was trying to get her equipment. She was trying to set up her studio and all of that. But one thing I noticed was that whenever I call her, even if she doesn't pick up, she will always call back and we will talk. If I text her, let's do this, we will map out, oh, this is what we are going to do, this is what we're going to do. Fine. Eventually, it didn't happen because at some point, I just continued doing my thing. And, it's you who is looking for something. If you stop, now the thing might stop there. I didn't see her like someone who didn't want a collaboration. She was genuinely busy. And that I was able to figure out, because whenever I call her, she didn't have to call me back, but she called back. She always calls back, and then, but like I said, it didn't happen. So we left it there. That was sometime around January, February. We left it there. And I didn't reach out to her again. So that was my first contact with darling Junga. There was no continuation. It's not like we'll call. It's not like she would text. So it ended there. So after that, I was still watching her content because, I subscribed to her channel. So I see her videos and, just like the ones that I would like and just move on and all that. So fast forward to when she now made the video about Nigerian actor Kanayo Kanayo. When I watched that video, okay, just like everyone else, it hit me the wrong way. I'm not even going to lie, because of course, I was like, okay, my issue here is not that you are talking about actor Kanayo Kanayo. I think my issue that I had is that you brought in the family, you brought in some unnecessary things and, generalized and, talked not so pleasant way about Nigerian men. You have the right to defend Cameroonians, yes. You don't have you're not here, in as much as you speak about Nigerians in positive light. You're not here to lick the behinds of Nigerians. You're not here to, when there is something to criticize Nigerians for. I think Nigerians welcome constructive criticism. So yes, Nigerians welcome that. That I know for sure. Anyway, when I saw it and people started rebelling, other content creators, started doing it and, started bashing her and all of that, I would have gone that way. But I chose the other way. And not for anything, for the mere fact that there are other ways this issue can be handled, especially because we are all in the same, niche, and that is a mistake anybody would have done. It may not be a mistake the way she did it, but anybody can make any kind of mistake. That's the point I'm just trying to make here. When I called her, but I went straight to tell her that Nigerians are not angry or upset with you because you criticize. You have done a lot of videos where you criticize Nigerians. I mean, where you do their comparison and all of that, with Nigeria, South Africa sometimes, when you're trying to do those comparisons. And all that content you have done that, was not in favor of Nigerians, they didn't unsubscribe. The highest they will do is, this will and in doing sort like, but they still stayed. And then when you put something that, is praising them again, they'll praise you again. Like, you guys know how you give yourself baskets. So for them to come back and get so upset, you can understand why. They are not against you criticizing them. They're just against the manner this was done. So we spoke, and then she bared her mind to me. We talked. I was like, just let it die down. I'm not going to force you to apologize. If you want to apologize, it's left for you to do. And that's after she has brought out the second video. I think I was speaking with her now. After she brought out the video, Dear Nigerian, that's what she tagged it, Dear Nigerians. So that video, more like for some of them, added insult to injury, right? Some felt like she wasn't apologetic enough and all of that. But hey, it was after that I now put that call through to her. To me, I don't see someone who hates Nigeria. This is my opinion. And you see, I totally respect everybody's feelings, everybody's opinion about this matter. The Nigerians who felt betrayed, your feelings are valid. You understand? So yes, I am not here to say no, that she has the right to speak to people like that. Because if you check it, a lot of them are not angry that you called out Kanayo, because by all means, they are not the owner of your channel. You can do whatever you want to do. Nigerians, they are like that. They support. You know that. We all know that. The Nigerians, they support a lot. So they felt like, okay, you are a person. Even if somebody misyan, I mean, for the fact that you are our own, the wordings and, what you're going to say, you're going to do with human face, because, I mean, you are a person. You're not going to approach the matter like you're talking to an enemy. So that's why Nigerians felt betrayed. So after that video, that second video, Dear Nigerians, they felt like, okay, she's not remorseful enough. I still didn't want to talk about it. I chose another route, that is to speak to her. And after that, I left today. I was not going to talk about it at all on my channel. I wasn't. But anyway, so recently her producer reached out to me explaining all they've gone through and how they have tried to work behind the scenes to bring this under control, and the apology video they've done that they were trying to get out, but YouTube is restricting them. So that's why I said, okay, how would I help? This is the way. Like I said, I didn't want to get into this, but hey, I was mentioned, Yeah, so I felt like it was just only proper for me to come on, appeal to your conscience. She now did a new video, this time apologizing and explaining herself. Now, the video, she couldn't post it on YouTube. That is even another conversation entirely. So she posted the apology video on her Facebook page for those who want to see it. So I saw it on Facebook, so I listened to her. I was a bit like, okay, it's not that deep. It's not that deep in the sense that now it has gotten to the point where a fellow YouTuber like her has given her a strike, almost going to this third strike for her channel to be removed by YouTube. But I just said, okay, it's not that. People make mistakes, right? When you beat a child with this hand, you draw with the other hand. Our parents usually say that when you beat someone with this hand, you draw with this other hand. You understand? So she has come out to apologize. Nigerians, I'm just here to say, let's, forgive. Let's forgive. She has tendered an apology. It's not that serious. Okay? If she has apologized now, it's not that serious to the extent that people want to go and want to bring down her channel. Like, come on. Come on. Let's understand. We can all do bass ourselves and boast ourselves and all of that. But I don't think we want each other's downfall. No. Or we want anybody to go down. There are a lot of people I don't agree with their content. Even if they pick up my content today and use it for something, I don't think I will give them a strike just because I want to. I will just look the other way. I mean, there are a lot of these Nigerian YouTubers in Ghana that have used my video to do their content. I mean, and their content, they were actually bashing me. But I'm not, I know they see them. You understand? I know they see them to the extent that I want to be giving them strike. No. So all I'm saying is that it's a fellow YouTuber that has given her a strike. And I'll appeal to that YouTuber. I mean, you know yourself. Please, whatever it is, you've already addressed it in your video. Just go and retrieve that, because in another few days, her channel will be taken down. And what would you gain? What would you gain? So lift up that, the strike, so that she will personally delete your content she used on her channel. It didn't have to get to that part, because I mean, a lot of you created content on it, and it's okay. Like I said, I'm not even against people who decided to attack it the way I am choosing to attack it this way, or to approach it this way, and it's okay. And I'm not begrudging those who chose another way. I could have chosen that way, but I chose this way. So that doesn't make my way better, or their way, the way they chose to do it, better or wrong or anything. But I'm just saying that, okay, if it's apology that we wanted her to do, she has done it. But she cannot post it here because the strike, she cannot post it on YouTube because the strike that YouTuber gave to her has restricted her from posting anything. And in a couple of days, if not taken out, her channel might go down. I know we're not wicked. We are not like that. We don't do things that way. We can actually go and we'll roger it with you. We ruffle with you, and we don't want to bring anybody down. So I mean, it's not Nigerians that are bringing this channel down. It's not. I mean, Nigerians, you unsubscribed. A lady who was like 14,000 something, she's now like in 13,200. So Nigerians, when I do this one, I don't do my own. But yeah, but I don't think Nigerians will now want to bring down her channel. No, they have rebelled the way they want to rebel, because trust me, Nigerians are not like that. They don't want to bring anybody down. But I mean, the YouTuber who did it, please, just lift it, remove that. I mean, so that she would delete your material she used there. I'm not even going to, I mean, when you watch that video, you see that she has her own personal issues with some of the YouTubers she mentioned. That is not my business. That is not my concern. My own reason for doing this video is Lyonga versus Nigerians, who are the core of her followers, of her subscribers. So if some of the people who follow me follow her, please, let's tamper justice with mercy. Let's beat with one hand and draw back with another hand. So Nigerians, this video is just to say that go to her Facebook page. For those who want to hear the apology, it is there. Yeah, she has apologized. That is the bottom line. She has apologized, and we will not continue to kick someone who is down. I mean, as far as this thing is concerned now, she seemed down. Do you want to keep stepping on her or keep hitting her and want to take her channel? I mean, haba, haba. Yes, maybe you will say, okay, the first one she did, Abakanayo, the first apology there, Nigeria wasn't good. Okay, now we don't verse rich, and you know, let's let it go. Let's forgive. Let's forgive. I am just here to plead on her behalf. Don't throw me stones. Don't throw me tomatoes. Like I'm just like appeal to your conscience to tamper justice with mercy. But before I end, let's hear some of it's a long video, very long video, but I'm going to play some part of the video. Listen, and when we come back, we'll conclude.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? It's me, Osih-Oyelude. I know I'm not your favorite person right now on YouTube. I know a lot of you are angry, you're disappointed. I've seen the messages, I've seen the comments, honey, and I've seen your handwork. I've seen it all, and you have every reason to feel the way you're feeling. I know that you hold me so dearly. You know, you love me so very much, and hearing me say those things really hurt you. I should have done this video a long time ago, like last week, you know, but the reason why I'm doing it now is for a very good reason. So permit me explain to you, and I ask that you please do listen. This is your trauma talking. Are you angry? Of course you are, but please put your anger aside and listen to me, right? It's going to be a long video, but please, it's going to be worth your time. Now, this is what happened. So 2 weeks ago, I think around October 6th or so, I reacted to a video of Kanayo, and a lot of you were angry. You know why? Because what I was castigating him for, I ended up doing the same thing and even worse. I brought his family into it. I spoke about Nollywood legends, both alive and dead. And then I generalized the whole thing, calling Nigerians out. Now, that was very wrong of me. Not just because I'm a content creator, but more because I'm a journalist. Listen, this job has an ethics, you see. And I went against that. I went overboard. And I am really, really sorry for that. A lot of Nigerians reached out. You know, they are very vulgar, I'll tell you. So they reached out and said, Chichi, why would you do that? Now, you hurt us, I'm hurt. And even when I checked some of the comments on YouTube, I saw your pain. I was like, damn, I didn't mean to hurt these guys. You know, I went overboard and I shouldn't have. I became too emotional. I should have been neutral. Yes, what Kanye said is not proper, but that was not the best approach to that. You know, I should really apologize to this because they are family to me. They mean everything.
Let's not make it look like after this video that she doesn't like Nigerians. She doesn't, I mean, it's not that deep, Nigerians. You see, let us, you know, forgive. I'm saying it again, let us forgive. And let her do her thing. That doesn't mean now that she cannot come out and criticize Nigerians. She will still do her video and criticize. And she will still do her video and praise. You will not push her, box her in a corner where she will not be able to express herself freely. But I understand that was a bit too harsh. The kind of things she said, she didn't have to say that, yes. But that is not when she comes out tomorrow and say, okay, South African production stage is better than Nigeria production stage, you will not be coming at her. Yeah, so please, let's bygone be bygone. She has apologized, and those who want to bring down her channel, think again, please. Just edge off, Pico, go and remove the strike. And somehow I know that she will settle with the other YouTubers that she's, you know, having issues with at the moment. They will settle, okay? So, but yeah, let us just try and still support her, Nigerians. If you, I don't know whether you love me or Nigerians, but if you love me, just, you know, do this for me, okay? All right. Anyway, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. I see you again in my next video. Bye for now.